Today we will keep working on the pipe system. Yesterday after stream I still was adjusting a few things. Hello Goofball Guinness, welcome. Time to grow. How are you doing? Okay. Yes, yesterday after stream I was adjusting the function a bit. Actually I just delete the old code and replace it by this one. Now I'm able to send a signal whenever an item is inside the current pipe and send it over to the next one. The only problem about this current system is, let's say we have two pipes and we fill it with blueberries and with chestnuts. So when we add chestnuts here and we add blueberries here, then nothing will happen. But even I put this out, here nothing will happen. That shouldn't be this way. It should be that this blueberries will be sent over to this pipe as it sees, okay, this is free now. So how could we do it? We need somehow to change this. We need statuses for the pipes. And as we see this, the connection between the pipes with raycasts, we are able to get information in lifetime from this pipe to this pipe. This is what we need to do. So the status has to be full or empty. And in best case, we also have the information which item is inside the pipe. Yes, this is actually the current status where we have to keep going. All right. And what I wanted to show is that this testing function will be called whenever the storage or a pipe is changing their inventory data. So in this case, when we place two pipes again, just like this one, and we will add a pipe here. It sends testing 2 because we just added from here to here. And before just not send anything because I actually forgot that I already deleted the send item function yesterday. All right. We can put items. We send a signal when there's an item or when an item will be sent over. So whenever the inventory is changing, it will send over a signal. And now we need to, oops, wrong game. We need to send over a signal back. So somehow we need to somehow store the information of this second pipe with this raycast. And with the raycast and the get node raycast 2D dot get collider, and when we print it, and we also should be able to say dot inventory data. All right. All right, 2 pipes. And we'll put one there, one there. Well, then when we add items here, it should print something, and it is. All right, and when we say dot slot data, so it should print us an array, an empty array in this case, if we don't fill it up before. Here we go. All right, one pipe, second pipe, close it. We will just add a plum. Oh, all right. If is colliding. So we won't got this error anymore. Oops. It shouldn't be a print. All right. Okay. We just need to clean up the garden a bit. We can testing it. This one and this one. We'll add this one here. And we will add this one here. And we got resource something. This is this resource. All right. And now when this inventory data is changing, we want to send a signal to the collider, to the raycast, and back to the pipe behind. What is the best way to do so? So right now, for this function, we use the changed. I mean, we need to connect the inventory resource then. But when we don't, Or is there an easier way than this one? I just thought this will be the easiest way, to be honest. Right now I'm thinking if I should have two raycasts. One raycast is showing to the output and one raycast is showing to the input. And I think this will be the way how we'll do it. This is output raycast. All right, and input raycast. All right. Input raycast. So we scan always when we place a new pipe, we scan forward and backwards. The backwards will connect this pipe with the other pipe, and the forward will connect this pipe with the front pipe, if there's a pipe. Alright, and then we need two exported variables. I think this will be the easiest way to do so. So one way, one will be export variable current input pipe as a node, and export variable current output pipe also as a node. Save. So I'm thinking right now, if this makes sense. So we want to have one pipe. It's scanning in this direction and this direction. This we just placed. And this will have no connection at the moment, because in this direction it doesn't scan pipe, another pipe, and in this direction also. So when we place another pipe here, and this one is the output and this one is the input, output, and so on, then this here will make that this output node will be this one. And when we delete it, it will also delete the current node here, hopefully. That's the plan for now. So what we gonna do is we will creating a function I even think we don't even need to check for this one, because this pipe will always. Let me just do the connections now. Function connect pipes. Oder this function will set the input pipe and output pipe. All right, function set pipes. Here we say get node input raycast output raycast dot is colliding if then we say get node if get node input raycast dot get collider is, for now we'll only do it with pipe, is pipe, then we say current input pipe equals this one. All right, and for now we'll print it. I will print it afterwards. Output raycast. All right, target position. Well, here we'll also do 20, so it will be the same. I just copy it over, so it will scan actually the same layer. All right. Then also we have to say current output pipe equals get node input raycast output raycast dot get collider. All right, and whenever we add this one to the scene, we'll set it. All right, and let's see. All right. Okay, we don't print anything, but in placed object, we should have a pipe. Okay. Okay, nothing is set. Actually, even, I mean, the second one should have at least an input. Hello, Koreani, welcome. How are you doing? Set pipes. Wait, did this print test? Print current input, output, current output pipe. All right, let's see. Pipes. 1, 2. Okay, it's actually printing nothing. Did it even do something here? Alright, it doesn't do anything. It's like set pipes didn't got caught. It's like it's not be called. Print. Is input is colliding. Output is colliding. Output is colliding with pipe. Input is colliding with pipe, and here setting pipes in progress. Start. All right. All right. The if statements are not working, at least in ready. Let me do it this way. Okay, 1, 2. All right, then it's working. Output is colliding with pipe. This one, input is colliding with pipe, pipe. Okay, I have to. I'm not sure if a process frame is enough. I think this song is copyrighted. Yes, actually, I set it up Twitch now to have a separated VOD sound. So the music in the background is not recorded. So when you listen to the stream, I mean, when you're watching the VOD later, then there will be no music in the background. So it's actually very fine. It's a new function in OBS. Finally, Yes, I can listen to everything now. We can listen to everything here now. Is colliding, print output is colliding with pipe. Where did I stop? Oh, I wanted testing is if process frame is enough, and I also want that not only will be we will also set the pipe of in front and in back. So we also have to say get node dot get collider dot current. This will be the input pipe, and then we say self. And here we also have to do it the same way, just with input. Oops, I did it wrong. Wait. Yeah, I have to check for the input. The input here will be the output for the order. All right. So when we did everything right, we don't want to print anything at the moment. All right, we have this two parts. This is for the input and this is for the output. So let's check. All right, 1, 2. And 20. Oh well, we want to just check the connections. World placed object pipe. All right, so that seems to be true. This one is pipe and this one is static body something else. And as this pipe should have only an output pipe. All right, it seems to be true. Great. So we're connecting the input and outputs. The next thing what we need to do is that that the items will go through and go to the output. So I want now that every second, that every, I'm not sure if second is too little, too less. Oh, the overlay. Well, I stopped this scene. This shouldn't happen. Actually, we should make a real software from that. Not started in Godot, but it's still in the mate. All right. So we need now a slot switch inventory. But we don't want that the whole stack will be transferred. We want that it will be transferred one by one. So maybe we need a new function. This function will be used to transfer items in pipes. Slot transfer pipe slot transfer. We have slot data sent over as a slot data. Okay. Current slot data not declared. So what we want to do, variable single slot data equals current slot data single slot data dot quantity equals 1 dot quantity minus 1 equals minus equals 1. And we also want to set, I mean, actually we don't want to send the current slot data over. We want to say input pipe inventory, and then this one is dot inventory pipe. This is inventory data, and this will not be slot data. This will be a node. No, this will be inventory data. So actually we don't need this one. We just say slot datas and say 0. dot copy, not copy, duplicate. And then we say this one. Input pipe inventory dot slot data dot quantity minus equals 1. And then we need to update both inventories. Oh, we actually do it here, so it's fine. But we also need to say it here. All right. So this will be decreased by 1. This will be created to be 1. And then we say single slot data. Single slot data. Wait. Actually, we don't need this one anymore. Because we have just only one slot here. Right. All right. Now we need a repeating clock. There's an area to detect player entering and exiting in spikes area. Okay, already I'm making a clock. Where's pipe? I have a timer here. Print? Oh, no, not print. We say get node timer dot start. I want it in a loop. Time left. All right. I want to know if it's repeating by it on its own. Timer node does the same as you would do in GD script, meaning subtract. Just curious, if timer node is used, would it work same as physics process? Nothing you should really care about considering performance or efficiency. Use what you are more comfortable with. You can optimize key points of your code later when you realize through testing that it is too inefficient. Pre-major optimization is the root of all evil. Alright. Alright. Good to know that. So we will use this timer. And then we have a function. Check inventories. So this will be called every time this will be timed out. So what we need to do first is connect signals. Get children. Timer.connect. Timeout with check inventories. All right. And the next thing what we need to do is if better return true, and return false. And here we say return bool. And now we will say if current output pipe and current output pipe dot inventory data dot pipe slot transfer and then we have to say current then we have to say inventory data. I'm right. Then we say All right. Last stream 2 months ago? No, that's not true. Last stream 2 days ago. No, 1 day ago. Yesterday. How are you doing, W? Um, we'll do this one. Cannot pass a value of type string as bool. Great, what is your progress? I finish all the sprites for every plant. Every animation for every plant. I can show you all of them. This is a shortcut. So all of the sprites I've created in the last 2 weeks. Every plant in this game has their own animation now. And that's what I did the last 2 weeks. And the last 3 days I'm working on a pipe system. That means I want that the people can creating automation processes. How they'll do, I have no clue, but I'll give them the option that they have like pipes. They will work in a similar way like, you know, Hopper from Minecraft, just in a bit different. All right, connect timeout. I don't got this error. Conveyors. I mean, they looks like conveyors, but they should be pipes. I mean, the design is not optimal right now, but this is just a placeholder sprite. Why I can't connect it properly here? Where's the error? Value of type string as bool. Timer dot connect timeout. Expect double dots. All right. I still don't get the error. Get children. Get children timer dot connect timeout with check inventories. Oh, well, get node. This is the problem. I was searching for get node. Alright, we have it this way now. And what we need to do start. I need the timer, this one. Where's start? Start time seconds, alright. Start 1 second. So let me check. Okay, this should check every second now. Oh, actually I need just one. Well, it's always printing just 0. Maybe I should set it. Alright. Then it will maybe work. So let's try something. On a null value, alright. It's almost working. Let's just end inventory data 0. Hmm. Only string or string name can be used as index for type inventory data, but received int. Oh. I think now it should work. We don't need this function anymore. Alright. And 2 pipes. Okay. Just spelling mistakes here, but we get closer and closer. It's working now. Only problem what I see here is this flickering. Okay, infinite glitch. Here we have to do if null. All right. UI looks great. Thank you. All right, when we add items here now, they should be going through all of this one. The only thing what I don't like is that it's always like flickering. I mean, I do not know. I mean, I think you can also see, but it's always like All right, it's working properly. And there's another thing what I want to test. Try updating only text. The problem is I have to updating the resource. The whole resource, because the quantity variable of this resource is also increasing by 1. So this number is just displaying the resources, but I think I'll find a way for this one. I ever had this error or this bug in the script of machines. I want to try something. Because when we have like a seed extractor, this one, and we put apples in it, it also has a process. And it doesn't have this flickering. It's somehow connected to I think because I'm emitting the signal twice, maybe? No, it's still there. How do I do it with machines? Machine process, progress value, processing tween. Process item. Seed extractor processing. Duplicate. Machine output data dot pick up slot data. So inventory, we take pick up slot data. Pick up the items and sort it firstly to the toolbar and lastly to the inventory. Let me try this one. Pipes. Where are the pipes? Alright. One pipe, second pipe. Third pipe. Okay, it's not updating any, no? The problem is that it's emitting twice. Alright. Nope, this is not the problem. Hmm. Why this is doing it, but in machine it doesn't. Machine pick up slot data. Pick up items to machine storage farmhouses. It's actually this one. But what is the difference? I think there's no difference, yeah? Global data.world.collect items slot data. Add to item collection, alright. This doesn't matter. Actually, we do the exact same thing. I don't know GD script. Actually, GD script is very similar to Python. As I hear it. This return we don't need anymore, as we always return void. Emit changed. What did I do for a shift click? Actually, I don't know any language, just some C++. C++? For what did you learn C++? Shift slot data, update. Slot data's index equals 0. Inventory data dot slot. Sort slot datas. It's actually the same. For Unreal Engine. Ah, right. So you ever created a game? I think the problem is that I'm updating it twice at the same time. Not yet, just started learning. Great. If you'd like to share your progress, you can also do it in the Discord group. I like to see people's progress. of the games. Well, I think you just joined, right? I have joined your Discord. All right. And if you ever do any progress, you can always share it. If you have any questions, I mean, I actually do not have any clue about Unreal Engine, so probably I can't help you with that. You can. You just need to accept the rules. You probably have just this one and this one right now. And if you confirm them with a like, you will just be able to see all the channels. I mean, all the channels is a bit. I mean, there are just like 5 channels, but you will be able to see them. These things, I got it now, I can see. Great. Pick up slot data. Okay, I think the problem is that we... So right now I just want to... Okay, actually I just need to update only... I don't need to update this one. Now when we started, it should work. Alright. Start. Oops. Start. This one, this one. Still existing. Why it's still updating like this? This shouldn't happen. Let me check it this way. Okay, thanks, bye. I have to go now. Okay, W, have a great day. Thanks for being here. All right. All right. Why it is being like that? Okay, I'll try it this way. Okay, even I do it this way. Okay, it's somehow connected the way machine interface. It's therefore always updating the data for the current machine. Storage interface. Connected with the change. Why wait a process maybe, yeah? Hmm. All right. Therefore, always updating the data for the current machine. All right. Update storage data is always updating the data for the current storage. Where do we got current inventory? Hmm. All right. Hmm. Why it is like that? And actually, when the player is soft locked, what will happen when I put items here? All right. I have to check now that both pipes shouldn't be the output of each other. Check outputs. This function will check if the pipes are facing into each other, and we'll stop the process. Check outputs will be a bool. And here we have an if statement. If if output current output pipe equals what? If current output pipe equals how I'll check it. Wait, I have to draw it. Okay, output and output. So what we need to check now, if the output of this one if current output pipe dot current output pipe equals self, then we say return false. If current output pipe is if the current output pipes if the current whatever if this one is if this one of this one is self, then we return false. So what we need to do is end this one, and we have two pipes which are facing to each other with their output. Then nothing should happen in theory right now. All right. Okay, put this one here, put this one here. And now we will put items here. Okay. Let me check what was happening here now. Remote world. Placed objects pipe. And here we have current input pipe. Why we have an input pipe? There can't be an input pipe here. Hey, how's it going? Hello, Nepal LV. It's going great. I'm creating a pipe system right now to the game, but as you know, with everything what you implement, it has a lot of bugs coming with. So I'm debugging the system. I mean, right now you already can transfer items. Just fine. They will be transported to here, which is fine, but the problem right now is when they are facing each other, one of them will still work. I have an idea. A pipe. Here we don't have any signal from a raycast. But I think if current output pipe dot current output pipe equals self. Okay, let me check this one. Wait, it never checking outputs. That's weird. Why it's never checking the outputs? Well, well, well. New game. Start. It's printing it, but it's not doing it. Start. True. That can't be true here. It can't be true twice. Did I think wrong? If current output pipe backside and current output size, the counterpart output and output is self, then it should return false. Or did I understand it wrong? Did I think wrong here? It shouldn't return true. Get collider, current output pipe, input raycast. Input raycast and output raycast. From the input current output pipe is self. All right. I think the problem is that current output pipe isn't existing. And both. But it has to. And this function here won't updating when there's a pipe vanishing. Or will it? I have to check something. New game. Start. We have this one, this one, this one. All right. We'll put this one here. It's previously freed. So when it's freed, Does a node itself has a signal when it's leaving the scene? Emitted after the node exits the tree and is no longer active. Oh. So let me check something. Connect. Tree exited or tree exiting? Okay, so I should exiting with disconnect pipe. Will disconnect self from other pipes when this pipe will be deleted from the map. All right. So let me check this one. Um, so now the second pipe placed objects shouldn't have an output. Yes. All right, and people will do something in the middle of the process and deleting pipes while it's running. All right, and now we want to have 99 apples. We'll put this 99 apples here. And now we say Great. Great, great, great. This shouldn't work. But right now, from this node, this is the output. And from this node, this is the output. If current output is this one. But what if I say if because it's not true. Right now the output wasn't anything. Because it will only set the output when the input collider of the current pipe will touching Oh, I have an idea. Rather than checking for check outputs via the current output pipe, because it will be for sure 0, we will check get node output raycast dot get collider equals self. I think this way it should work. All right. Wait. This way. Collider and base. No. All right, it's working now. So we fix this bug, this, and the moving function. We have to object mouse menu, move current object. Well, the problem I see here is that the storage is not stored. Because the moment when I move it, four, five, and so on, and the inventory is gone. This is what I need to fix. Is it same for storages? Here it's still saved. Where do I have a chest? Okay, it's empty. All right. For machines it's working, but this function will add the slot data of the current object to the inventory. Has empty inventories. Why we need check for empty inventories? We don't even call it somewhere. If it's storage, then it should check it. Okay, that is just there that we can't pick up the items. Alright. Hey Gross, good morning, how are you? Hello Talo, welcome. I'm doing great, how are you doing? I'm just about to create a pipe system to the game. It's working halfway. Doing good, just waking up still. I'm almost about to go into bed actually. Good morning then. Right, now you can transfer items from here to here and oh, there's one mistake here. I can't wait to play your game. It looks so cool and you are passionate about it. I will for sure buy it when it comes out. I think it will still take a time. And I think also the first version will maybe a bit buggy, but I'll give my best to fix all of them. It's okay, I'm still hyped. Alright. I give my best to release a proper game. The problem right now is that the transfer of the pipe, other pipe, other pipe. Now here's one item inside, and the second one, which is a different one, will go here. But then it's trying to go here. But the moment it's doing it, it will just disappear in the void. And it won't come back. So it's disabled. That's what we need to fix right now. Can fully merge this because here we create the single slot, which works actually all right. Level up. Single slot data, input pipe inventory slot data duplicate, all right. Okay, I think this part of decreasing it by 1 I shouldn't do before this one. But how is the best way to do so? I just need to send the data back if it's error. I mean, when this is happening, it's fine. When this is happening, it's fine. But there should be another elif. And this has to be something... And here we already make it to null. Um... I think I have to do it here. Um... Um... I think now it should work. So we want set something to null for no reason. And we need 2 pipes. 1, 2. 3. Alright, it's working. Now it's stuck here. But when I put it out, it will keep going. Great. Like it should be. And I just thought that this last part will fix anything, but it won't. All right, I have to check something. Input inventory. No. In inventory updated. And inventory updated. Where is it connected here? Dot connect. Here it's not connected with anything. Interesting. Inventory interact. Alright, alright, alright. Inventory interact, disconnect. Nothing what I need here. Connect. Connect. Update chest marker. Connect inventory. Updated. Storage interface. Wait, why here I have it, but in machine I don't have it? Changes the current interacting machine. Inventory updated with update storage datas. But in machine in set storage datas I don't have it. Where's set machine datas? Machine interface, where's machine interface? Here. Here I use changed. Alright, maybe. Let's use changed here also, I guess. And then in pipe, rather than pipe slot transfer, rather than this long thing here, we'll just do this one. So let me check that. Howdy, how goes the game dev? It's going great. I'm creating right now a pipe function for transfer items from A to B, from machine to storage, from storage to machine, whatever the player want to do with it. Yes, I started 3 days ago, so I'm working a bit on it already. And yes, the last weeks I was busy with creating sprites for every plant type, that every tree or every bush or every ground plant has their own sprite growing animation. Yes, looks great. Thank you. So this here is a star fruit tree. I mean, the animation for growing up is speed up for always like debugging reasons, and you can also just pick them up. The growing animation I have to do for like 50 trees. Right now there are already, yeah, around about 50 different fruits. I mean, the UI is still a bit not working the way how it should. But here you have like a collection book of all items which are existing in this game. You can achieve achievements. Yes, and so on. You can open up a shop. You can interact with NPCs. He has a quest for you, but I don't want to do this quest right now. So I just go back. Go out of the game. You are able to open up your shop here. When you open up this shop, you will be able to have customers in front of it. Every morning they're spawning here and they want to buy several stuff from you, and you can earn money with that. Over here on the right side, there you can see a village. With a few NPCs. You can talk with them. All of them has a shop. That is a machine shop. This is a seed shop. Then over here you have a bigger house. This is the house for... Oh, I forgot the stable. Here's the stable. Here you can buy animals if you want. And over here is right now the biggest house, and here's the major living in. You also can go up, but right now I just messed up the collision shape of the player, so it's a bit too big for going up, but there's a second floor and you can also walk around there. Well, no collision here. Still need to set up. And also maybe put a car inside or something. Over here you have a scrapyard. This guy here, he will buy your scraps. You also can go inside here, but as I said, the collision shape of the player is messed up. Not messed up, but it's too big. Over here is a restaurant. Here you can buy food later in the game from this girl. Also here, collision shape issues like everywhere right now, because I have to change the shape of the player. And up here you have a fun fair. At the fun fair you are able to play mini games. Here, for example, you can play can throwing. Just like this one. Okay, alright. Sometimes it's bugging with despawning the cans. That's why you will not get sent out of the game. I have to fix it. Over here you have a claw machine, right like in real life. It won't grab the teddy bears all the time, but you can also mess around with the physics as they are not perfect. And when you are lucky, you will get a doll or two. Alright, and they're landing in your inventory. Then you have duck fishing. You have to set this one first, and then you can go fishing for ducks. Maybe I should set a few indicators that the players knows what you have to press. Alright, I'm really bad in this game. But you also got the ducks here. Here you have a lottery. You can buy lottery tickets. can buy lottery tickets. Alright, it just took a bit of time, a bit too long. You can open them up. When you are lucky, you have winning tickets. If you are unlucky, you have losing tickets and they'll just vanish. Here you can shoot these dots. And you have to shoot as many as you can and get the score goal to win this game. The time is limited, as you can see at the top right, top left, and you have to reach the goal at the top right. But I think I set the goals as it's very impossible to really win something here. So I still have to adjust this also. Or maybe I'm just bad in playing my own game. This also could be. Alright, yes, that's the game right now. You are able to go fishing, you are able to go mining in a cave rather than in other games. In this game you go mining for only gemstones at the moment. And yes, you can clean up your garden, you can expand your garden, you can cut down trees. Can placing machines, you can planting trees, you can growing up animals, you can not breed them yet, but I have an idea for the animals later on. They'll have a I think a good reason to be there in this game. But this later, and right now I'm going to create the pipe function. And I just was testing. Well, this bug appears also sometimes and I do not know why. I can't play something now. That's weird. I have to know when this happens. Okay, the minigames actually still threw a few bugs here. Alright, the two guys here on the screen was standing still so long that I just thought there's also a bug appearing. But it's not. Everything is alright there. Alright, wrong game, this one. But we wanted testing before. Oh, we wanted testing if the pipes are still updating the weird way and make the lookalike of the... like it's flickering. The UI of the pipes. Well, now it's not updating anymore. Great. But we got bugs. Method expected one argument, but called with 0. Alright. Let me check that. Emit changed. Expected one argument. Let me check that in machine. Machine interface. Okay. The best way to do so. Okay, pipe slot transfer. Where do I call it? Here, but here we send over self. We send over self. And then we say this is not inventory data, this is node. We should got a few errors. Then we should got a few errors. This is input pipe. All right. From every line in this code, this one, we have to replace the word input pipe inventory with input pipe dot inventory data. Place all right. And what we also need to do is emit changed. We have to say input pipe. And when we doing it all right, but I think we didn't. We need something to test, and we need the pipes. All right. Invalid call to function emit changed in base resource inventory data expected 0 expected 0 arguments. Wait. Machine interface. Changed update machines. Update machine datas. Storage interface. Current interact storage. Right. Let's try it again. How are the roads, I mean pipes, coming? What roads you are talking about? The pipes are coming well. I just debug a few bugs right now. But it seems to be like working hopefully soon. And welcome, Bad Cop. How are you doing? All right. Check. It's still flicking. Why is it doing that? That's not what I want. I mean, it's actually not a bug, but it looks horrible. In machine interface, it's not happening, but it's happening in storage interface, set storage data, and something is making the whole thing flickers all the time. And in machine, I don't have this. Update machine output data. Okay, I need to copy this one to compare it. Wait. Oh, we also have this await thing. Okay. Never mind. So we have first this for child in machine. Output get children child.q3. Slot data and current detecting machine output data dot slot data. Slot dot slot clicked dot connect. Alright, I have an idea. Rather than just Q3 the child, as this is not necessary, it will not be always one. But I don't want to Q3 them always. So what I want to do, here we create a new slot. Slot.instantiate. This part and this part, I would like to just get a workaround. Mm. I think the problem here is it would not flickering. Flickering, I don't even know if it's a word. I mean, like, it won't happen if we just don't. Just wonder why we're waiting for a second. We never did it before. Why we want to do it here? A frame. Yes, it should work like this. I just wonder. Why this is happening now? Well, here are so many weird things happening. I mean, now this is working. But this is not updating. This is not updating. Let me check why, but I think I already know why. In inventory interface. In inventory data. We have emit self here, but we want to emit changed. But I see another problem now. Now some inventories will be updated more than once. Okay, now something is still not working properly with the shift click. And this we have to do here. Somewhere here. Shift click. Sort slot datas. It's just emitting this updated signal, but it's not updating. I mean, it would work if I would just do this one copy. Now it would work. But I do not know what I'll break now. It's working now, but I do not know what I break now. So I'm not sure if I should go for it. So pipe. Where do I create this one? Disconnect set pipes. Where do I do it here? Place objects. Where's pipe? Where is pipe? Type storage or pipe. Inventory name is storage. Great. So we have a filter. So what we gonna do now in inventory data, no, in inventory interface at the very top, shift click, sort slot datas, and this we just do if star inventory name equals so it will do it just for storages and pipes and nowhere else. Alright, so we fixed that. I would call it a fix. Alright. The next thing is that when we have item pipe slot transfer, we always emitting the change with the current pipe and with the pipe where we put the item in. But this doesn't make sense. Because if we keep doing this, then we always updating each pipe twice. Every few seconds. Every second if they are like synchronized. So this change will be updating every second for every inventory twice, even we need to do it just once. How we will do it? So we want to update the input pipe inventory. We want to update the input pipe inventory, but updating self only when self didn't has is not an input. I mean, doesn't has a children to put the things in. I mean, in best case, the people were creating it this way that this will never be happen. But as I know how players working, they'll try everything. So in some cases this will happen. And it maybe in some cases also makes sense. I do not know what you can do with this, but I think in some cases it could make sense. So what we need to do. Hello there, Gross. Hello, Carfog Dev. Welcome. How's it going? Great. And you see your avatar comes back. Welcome, welcome. I'm doing good, thanks. Great. I just have to find, I thought it was a robot. Yes, you have a robot on your shirt. You are the white one, the white one, not the gray one. Never mind. I thought I was another person, yes. I was also confused a bit, but then I find the robot on the shirt. Maybe you need custom hairs that it's easier to know who is your character. Level up. The people like to level up. Interesting, interesting. I'm joining a game jam. Nice. Can you send me a link? I would like to see which one. I like game jams. So when the current pipe. I'm sorry, you can't send links here. And this. Sorry that I didn't mention it. Can you send me in a private chat? Because I still have this here. Send it on Discord because I can't message you because I need to verify my phone number. Alright, alright. Discord is fine also. Retro flavored jam. That sounds like something what I would like. Okay, when it starts. Wait, it's already starting on November 1st. Should be able to be played on an emulator. Everything other than fonts must be made during the jam. The use of freely available public domain fonts is allowed. Your jam entry that is damage others' hardware will be disqualified and will permanently be banned. Entries that are demakes or remakes of existing games or that closely replicate their gameplay, design or story will be disqualified. No AI, period, and off. What? No AI, period, and off. While the platform some platforms may have better sound hardware than others, but try to judge the audio in the context of the target platform. Alright, sounds like fun, but I wouldn't know how to export as an emulator. I mean, for an emulator. It sounds interesting, but I do not know how to work for an emulator? An emulator is you can imagine it as a digital hardware. For example, there are Nintendo Game Boy Advanced as emulators for your computer. So you can play Game Boy games on computer. I'm not sure if this is totally legal, but it's existing. You can do that with Nintendo DS and stuff. I mean, it's like a software which is working to emulate as a hardware. I do not know how to run it on emulator. I mean, maybe if you work with Godot and you are lucky, mm, oh, maybe there will be somewhere in the web a plugin which helps you to export it. But I have no clue how to do it, actually. Emulator things aren't things what I'm working with yet. So this part with the emulator thing will make me can't join it because I do not know how to do it. How to export from Godot to emulators. To Android in Godot 4. Okay. An NES emulator? No, and it makes no sense either. Could just export the game and start it through the emulator front end, like if you are running emulation. Okay, alright. I mean, it seems like something bit complicated if you never worked with it. And if I'm reading through a Reddit post, they are telling that it is not possible to just easily export to an emulator, so I can't do it. Not with Godot. Well, I will look for another game jam. Alright. Also, this game jam is also... But itch.io is already the best site. I mean, at least I do not know Actually, I do not know other sites. But a really, really nice page to watching for jams. 600 US dollar price. Building one level instead of a full game. It is powered by the first of the series, Theme Dream. Create one level on the theme Dream. Broad enough to think about it as something you are dreaming about or actually about dreaming, like with snooze. Mystical, surreal, cozy or cosmic. You decide. Alright. There was, I mean, actually there are not that much jams which will start soon. The most will start here. Here will be a lot of jams starting. GameJam? Beginner-friendly game jam for people who want to have fun, meet new people, and learn game. Can you find me any game jams? I could help you with finding one, but what are your requirements? I mean, would you team up with someone? How much time do you want to join a game jam? Should it be a long-term jam or a short-term jam? And actually the next game jams, which will start, are just on 22. You could join one of them, but there seems to be very long. Especially this winter thing is 1 month. And this Bleak Night Game Jam OSR Polish TTRPG. I think this one I mean, I can't read it. And maybe you should watching through this here to get ready to join one of them. I wanna do it solo and I wanna start soon enough. So actually this list here would be probably that what you want. 4 joined. Okay, long term. The one which I like to join is always the Godot Wild Jam. This I already joined twice, but this will just start on probably next month. It will start on 6. On the first Friday of every month. Oh, what's the Godot Wild Jam? Wait, it just ends before. Yesterday? The last one just ends yesterday. Where's the next Wild Jam? It should be on 7. On 6. Wait, where's the Wild Jam? Did they not plan one? Here, Godot Wild Jam. 69 I was joining. And 72, I think. But why they are not sorted? This is a bit weird. 73 was right now. Tower? No, it wasn't this one. Shall I see that the Brackies Game Jam Tournament is coming in 2 days? Brackies? Is it called Brackies or Brack Eye? I think Brackies, right? Not good in names. Where did you see Brackies? Is it not here? Should be here. This one? Sounds great. If it's in January or... Wait, it is on 2 months. It starts on February. Mid-February is actually the perfect time for me to also join the next game jam. Sponsors coming 2025. a game in 1 week. Alright, already did it. Are teams allowed? Teaming up is also allowed. Great. But what if I'm new to game dev? Great. Join now. Register for Jam above. This way you will get an email a month before the jam starts. You can join our Discord server. Sponsors. Diversion coming. One was revealed a month before start. Join the jam above to get notified over email. I think I'll join it for now. And we'll see. Hope to see you on the Bracky's Game Jam. Hope to see you then. Okay, alright. One other thing. Oh wait, I already closed it. I just want to check another one. Like 2024. The theme was calm before the... this one. View results. What is ranked first? Why the first one isn't here anymore? To score 4,600. Overall number 132. Well, I can't see who win number... Never mind. Alright. Alright, but a lot of people will compete. There are a lot of people. So how... I mean, I want that this pipe will only emitting this emit change only alright. Resources doesn't have parents. Well, this doesn't also... this also makes no sense. Cannot use shorthand get node notation on the class that isn't a node. Alright. Okay. Then we'll try it in another way. We will also say current pipe node as a node. This one. Then we say save. Then we go to pipe. We should get an error. We should get an error. Where do I send this one? And then we say self dot inventory data. And then we say if current pipe node dot current, wait, I even can say this one has to be a pipe. So it's more exactly current output pipe equals null. Wait, if it's null or if it's not null? So when it has, we have input. Yes, this is right. So when the output is null, then it won't updating itself. And right now we should have a proper update. I mean, visually it was working before, but it was always updating twice or 3 times. And twice a second. And this shouldn't happen. So we have one pipe, second pipe, third pipe. We will just put items here. It's still working. This is also still working. But this is not working. That's weird. Wait. Current output pipe is null. Oops. It's never printing happen. Did we send it over right? Self current output pipe. I feel like it's not updating properly. I mean, it's never updating. So when this is changing, it will change. If current pipe is 0, then it should print happen, but it's never happened. The game looks so different from that what I have in the loading screen. Um, why it's not working? Um, so how many times it's updating in a second? Okay, that's weird. It's just doing it once in a second. Oh, all right. I just was wondering. There was just one pipe which has a 0 end. Well, I mean, it's not updating double. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I decided what game jam I should join, and it is Game Off 2024. Game Off? This one? Tended to be mysterious or cryptic, for example, secret code or hidden messages. Game Jam challenge individuals and teams to build a game during the month of November. Use whatever programming. Wait, it already starts. So the others already have a head start of 18 days. Did you think you can create a game in 13 days and compete with people who... I mean, it's possible. But what is this year's Game Off theme a secret? To rob every toy store for extra nerd cred. Small palette, limit to 4 or less colors. I really would like to join something like this one. Because it's incredible how much you can do with little palettes. Cheat mode, support cheat codes. This is also funny. Focus on speed and shortcuts. Make time the enemy. Add high scores or leaderboards and rewards for clever time-saving moves. Rules. Sign up, create a free GitHub account if you don't have one. Join the jam, hop into the game. If you don't already have an itch.io account, you can sign in with your GitHub account. Create a public repository. Store your source code on GitHub. Open source magic at its finest. Push your game before December 1. Submit your game on itch.io. New to game development. First game, play with it. Oh, here they mentioned Godot also. Godot uses GDScript, which is similar to Python. Alright, this is also nice that they talk about GDScript here. Here, welcome. Yes, this sounds like fun. But the only thing what I'm wondering is the create a free GitHub account and then you have to make your game open source. Why this should be a requirement. Here, create a public repository, store your source code on GitHub, open source magic at its finest. Push your game before December. This is the only thing what I think is a bit weird. All the other things sounds very nice. I also like this one, cheat codes. Small palette, and these two things, I mean, I would probably implement all three of them. I don't really wanna put it public repository. I also wouldn't do it, to be honest. But I think the reason why they want you to do it is that they can check that you do the whole game within this time frame. That they can see the change logs of your code. to see that there are not people just copying old games over to this one. And try to, you know, join several jams with the same game. So this is something what I could imagine of, but still then I wouldn't. I would keep it in secret, and maybe just an admin of the group will be invited to the code that they can check that I did that game in this time, but otherwise I won't do it. I won't do the jam. Damn it, I won't do the jam. The game jam, oh my days. You know, you can join it by not joining it. Just follow their rules, but don't submit your game to this jam. I mean, it sounds a bit weird, but at least you do a game, you know? So, I mean, you will at the end, you will not got feedback on your game, but you still learn something and you have something to do. You have a time frame, you have rules what you have to follow, but at the end, the only thing what you will not have is someone will rating your game. Because the rules are actually very fun. And you know, if you don't compete with this one, you don't have to do this due date. You can even give you the 30 days frame what they had in the original. If you want, but you also could just challenge yourself and did a game in 13 days. Alright, the updating function for the pipes is working now. The items are properly going from here to the next pipe, and when there's another item stuck, then it will just stop going through, just like so. That was actually the last thing for today. Tomorrow we are doing the corner parts, and also that these pipes can connect it to machines, storages, and anything else. Thanks for watching. Thanks to everyone. Thank you very much. I hopefully see you tomorrow again, right at the same time, like always. If you would like to support me and the game, you can wishlist the game on Steam. It will help me a lot, and I would be very, very appreciated. See you tomorrow. Have a great day, night, evening, or whatever time it is where you're right now. Take care, everyone, and have a great time.